Show me to a higher place.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Signed by Bassjackers. My name is Ralph, and today I'm going to show you how I did the whistle in the riddle, and I'm going to show you how we did some layering in that track. Let's go! Okay, as you can see, I already started up the track, and here on track 5 you can see the whistle. I did a few takes. Always when you record something, do a few takes so you can choose whichever take was the best one, or maybe parts of it. Actually, that's what I did in this one. And you can see I've made 4 unique. It's all the same one, but it differs in pitch because you have to kind of adjust it for yourself. But I'm going to show you that right now. Let's just play it out without any effects. And please don't laugh, because it sounds ridiculous. Okay, so that's me whistling. I'm not a good whistler, as you can hear, but there's always some tricks you can do to make it better. This one here actually does nothing. Of course, some EQing. Let's loop this. Reverb always works wonders. Although it's not working because I forgot to put this one on. Okay, so back again, the EQing. You can hear a lot of noise is out of the question. Oh, by the way, I've tried to, I redid this and tried to use as much Fruity Standard plugins, so most of you won't be having a problem opening the file. Then let's go to the reverb. Reverb always works wonders. This is more used for automation purposes. And again, I missed some high, so. But as you can hear, the notes are not really good yet. So what you can do is use some Autotune, and that's how we make really bad singers sing really good, or really bad whistlers whistle pretty good. So this has an A minor scale, so make sure you adjust for that. And from that point on forward, it's actually a little bit trial and error. What I did, I want it to be pretty tight on the minor scale. So this retune speed actually makes sure it does that. Let's have a listen. Okay, so I'm making all the notes, but it sounds really weird. And that's where this one comes in, the formant and the throat length. I tried some, let's say this. Oh, this. Sounds ridiculous. But when I turn it up to 180, and once again, that's trial and error. You just adjust the knobs and look how it sounds. And it sounds pretty good. Oh, there's a fly in here. Go away. this Autotune actually makes it real easy to have your whistle sound really awesome. There are some more ways to roam. I know Kashmir is a big fan of melodyning all his stuff. That's also a good a way to do it. This one is actually a little bit easier or quicker, actually. Melodyne requires some more skills. And yeah, there you have it. Everybody can whistle. Let's get back to the rest of the track. Let me play the short clip for you. There we go. It sounded a bit off, but I know why that is. Okay, so there you have it. Yeah, the thing is, why it sounded a bit off is because I pitch the synth a lot here, and sometimes it's all software and sometimes it just is a bit off. But when you render a track, it will always be fine, but sometimes it just sounds a little bit silly. Okay, so you can see me layering a lot of stuff. I start out here with a cool and soothing synth. Actually not that one, because that's a bit more harsh. This is the crown synth, which is bright red. I love this synth. Well, it's nice chords, nice sound. It really gives it a peaceful vibe. Then we have that ego punk coming up. Where is it? Number 10. And it's actually automated right here. There you go. Okay, so that one I actually used to introduce the real electronical part, you know, and not the nice fuzzy warm sound. I also make use of this one right here, the plucky, which is number 7. There you go. It comes in after 4 bars and it does this. That's it actually. So, but all combined, I mean, what I earlier said also in hindsight is also always really simple, but I think it's a really cool way to introduce the melody. It's by Nick Kershaw of a song in the 70s, which has been covered quite a lot. Most of you probably know the Gigi D'Agostino version, but don't be mistaken, the original is by Nick Kershaw. And I think it's a cool way to introduce that melody in a nice way. Plus, it gives a contrast if we look with this part, which is more in your face, big synths, not big chords, because it's actually not playing a chord in this part. Here, the chords are added. Yeah, let's have another listen to all the elements together again. Okay, so what's nice to show you guys as well is we have that ego punk coming up, and on the last part it does something cool. Where are you, Eco Punk? Yeah, it's number 10. That's also, it sounds pretty cool, I always think, but it's real easy. I just use a tape stop. Why all these values? I can't say why, just try the knobs and see what it does, and then figure out for yourself if you're gonna have to slow down like this. I don't like it. And that's the nice amount. But whatever works. And then we have the gross beat, which is coming up. You can see it right here. And it's just a gated every, fourth bit. Is it a bit? I don't know. Fourth beat gate. And this actually is a dry, wet knob. Actually, if it's like this, the gross beat doesn't do anything. And if it's like this, the gross beat is 100% on. And that's when you get this effect. I'll have the tape stop go off for a bit. Oh yeah, let's have this one. This obviously is for the filter. There you have it. Real easy. And you just draw in the automations in there. But as I said, try it for yourself, adjust the knobs and see what it does. So this part, here's where the layering is. I always get a lot of questions about layering. Well, layering is nothing more than just putting sounds over each other and hoping it sounds good. The most important thing to use here are your ears. And let me show you what I did here. I have the bass note here. Yeah. Okay, let me try that again. I have the bass note here. This is actually a simple sign, playing the bass notes. It sounds dull. Plus, if I put the rest on as well, let's leave this one out. It doesn't have that body, and we need that body. So what you do is add some bass, and I'm doing a pitch thing here. And it's only a really thin top layer of a bass, and because you have the, let me show you this way. Where is that sign? Okay, it's number 14. Okay, there you go. If we can see what the sign plays over here. It's these low frequencies. This one, and where are you? Come on. Number 23. If we play that. Oh, let me show you here. You can see I'm not having any subs in here because the sign is doing that already. It would be really weird to have lows here as well, because that would not go in harmony. Actually, you would get maybe some phasing and it would sound weird. So what you do is actually you use this one for the high stuff of the bass and this for the low, which makes it its own unique sound now. Okay, so it's real simple, but in total, let's have it play. it's this tiny, thin piece of bass which gives it character, if you ask me. And sounds silly all on its own. So you never know what it's gonna do, but just try and try to hear what you are missing, and then go look for that part. Here we play the Nick Kershaw melody again. We actually have, I started out with this pattern 3 right here. I have this layer, you can show children. These 3 synths are played with this melody. It's Brooks who taught me how to use this layer. It's quite convenient most of the times. Plus here I have another synth. Yeah, let's say I started out with only this one. I liked it. I like it's a bit weird, has this detune to it, so, and it feels kind of full, but it's definitely not enough. So you need more, and then you're gonna search for more. And with each element, you can feel it becoming this bigger, cooler synth. At some point, let's see, I added the reverb, which I put on a separate channel again. And you see it automate here. I explained how to do that in the basic reverb signed by. So if you want to know more about that, check that one out on our YouTube channel. Here I'm doing some pitching. Actually, it kind of makes it cool, gives it some, I would like to say, schwung, but there's probably a better word for it. And this one here is funny as well. It's actually, if you put this like here, you can do this. Normally, if you look at this, it's single curve. If you look at this one, it's a wave. If you make it single curve again, you get this. If you make it a wave, you can get this. Try it out, see what it all does. Smooth stairs, and you have all these kinds of things which you can use to your advantage and make something cool out of your track. If I hear something like this in a production, I'm thinking, wow, how did he or she do that, you know? That actually triggers me, and I want to know more about that track. Okay, so here I added another Nexus synth, AR double lead, EDM4. It's all Nexus and silent. There's also some Spire in there, I think. I'm not sure. But check it out for yourself. You can download the file, by the way. Go to our website, get signed on, and then you can download this file through our website. Let's see how it sounds. That's the one who's not complying. Okay, there you can hear those pitch effects again. Oh, it says Spire, but it's not a Spire. Okay, yeah, I did some stuff here. Camel Crusher, EQing, of course. EQing is always really important. And I actually boosted these up here. These give it that sharp character. That's what I actually missed in this one. And then you add the sharp character. With that hard attack, I actually think now it's going to start to sound like something cool. Then I added this riddle top. So again, a EDM4 preset. And it's a nice, fuzzy, warm, high thingy, and yeah, if you put it all together, it makes sense. And then the chords come in. Again, I use this layer. I'll show you real quick if you want to do a layer insert. And then see where is the layer. Well, there you go. If you then want to have it play some synths, and let's take this one, make a new pattern, and put this one here. It will not do anything now because there's no synth connected. But if you want to connect a synth, just let's say we do this. It will sound weird, by the way, now. This one, click add this click here is a right mouse click. If you do the left mouse click, it will just pick one. With the right, you can pick multiple. Then you go to your, come on, Ralph. Okay, let's do that again. Then you do set children, and then these 4 synths will play as this melody is played. Here you go. As I said, it will sound weird, but it was just to show you the principle. And let's all give the credits to Brooks for telling me. It's these ones which are played with this chord. How did I get here? Again, it's all trial and error and using your ears. It's you just gotta try and listen to what you're missing and try to find that sound. They're all distinctive, you know, but when added together, it will give you a unique kind of sound. So there you have it, and then let's play it all together. Okay, so there you have it. That's how we did the breakdown of the riddle. If you want to download this particular file, go to our website, www.bassjackers.com, and you'll be able to download it. Get signed up, it's real easy. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And if you subscribe, you'll be the first one to know when a new sound by is up. I think it would be a cool idea if everybody makes a remix of the riddle. Use this, don't use it, whatever. It's your own interpretation. And then we can do a cool demo listening session the next time. So I'm really curious what you guys come up with. See you next time. Bye-bye.